Hello, welcome to the Samantha Show.
You interrupted me.
I thought I was doing the intro.
I was doing the intro. Welcome back to the Samantha Show. I'm your host, Samantha. You can call me Sam. Just don't call me
Sammy. Samantha. Sammy. Sammy.
Sammy. How many episodes have you listened to?
3. Why you record yourself video?
It's just the way this program works. Would you like to be on the screen?
No.
Okay.
Dolly Parton, I'm like her husband, where I'm not really seen in the limelight as much as you.
That's right. Yeah, you're kind of like the hidden husband. Does he really exist? Sometimes I wonder if people actually know whether or not you exist.
I feel like I can't breathe because it's breathing into the mic. So I have to hold my breath.
You're allowed to breathe. Oh, are we? Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get through this interview. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I actually thought this sounds like a nice ASMR. Like if I rub the mic, my beard.
You do listen to a lot of ASMR, correct?
No, not a lot.
You do, though, every night before bed. Joe soon creating ASMR videos by rubbing his beard on the mic. I actually don't like that sound. It makes me very uncomfortable, so let's not do that. I'm here with my husband, Joe, internet famous Joe, social media famous Joe. Every time you manage to make an appearance on my Instagram story, the people go wild. You act like you don't care, but I know you do.
I'm not sure why they go wild. I mean, I don't do anything.
That's what makes them go wild is the annoyance on the other end of the camera. But don't let Joe fool you guys. He knows what he's doing and he loves it. And every time a video goes up, he asks me 20 minutes later, did you get any reactions on that yet?
I did not ask you that.
You might.
Every once in a while when it's something good.
Look, Joe's a Leo too, so he can pretend he doesn't love the limelight and, doesn't love to be on social media, and he might not truly love it, but, he secretly loves to be the center of attention. It's in his DNA. Okay, so Joe, can you tell us a little bit about what you do, what your job is?
People don't care about what I do.
All right, let's not talk.
Family business.
Let's not talk about your job. Let's talk about what you do in your free time.
I don't have a ton of free time.
And if you do, what's your favorite thing to do?
Golf.
Yeah.
Do things with a child.
Yeah.
Video games.
What's your favorite video game right now?
There's really only one that I play, Call of Duty.
Yeah. Are you the best at it?
No.
Out of all your friends, who's the best player?
You have good nights and you have bad nights.
I might need you to put that mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
I can't put it any closer. It starts rubbing on my beard.
Look, it's okay. Your friends aren't going to listen to this. You can tell us who the best player is.
Probably Alex.
Okay.
From Chicago.
Alex from Chicago, the best player on Call of Duty. Do you think you're second best? Don't be modest.
No, I don't. I'm not very good at it.
Oh, well, thank you for coming on here, Joe. You guys know I probably had to use a lot of persuasion to get him on this show here with me today, but you guys were very excited to ask some questions. Okay, now you're sitting up. Now you're prepared to do an interview. He was laying down. Now he's ready to actually talk.
I just lay all the way down.
Thank you guys for sending in your questions. If you hear snoring, it's because Joe actually fell asleep during the interview, which is totally possible, Joe, can I ask you some questions that came in that the people just wanted to know from you? Actually, you know how I start every single episode with the 3 things that you need to know?
I knew you were going to say that, yes.
Okay, so then you've been thinking about it.
No, I haven't.
Well, now you're on the spot because you didn't prepare.
I'm not allowed to breathe because I can hear every exhale in this microphone.
You're fine. Here, I'll turn your volume down, then you can't hear it. Joe, 3 things that the people need to know. Can you give us one thing that the people need to know? You can give us one thing.
Naps are a good thing. Like if you feel like you need a 15 to 20 minute nap, take it. You're not going to miss anything. There's people like you feel like you can't nap because you'll miss something.
Yeah, I do.
You're not going to miss anything. If you miss something, you'll get a recap from somebody. So if you need a nap or you're feeling just a little bit tired, don't be afraid to take that nap.
I actually read that or heard that somewhere that just a 15-minute nap can do so much for your day, and it's important to respond to your body. My question is, what about when a 15-minute nap becomes a 2-hour nap?
There's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't happen. A 2-hour nap that's a long one.
That is a long one. You used to take naps when you worked for the county. We won't share this with the county. You used to take naps in your car under trees in the park, right?
Oh, yeah. All the windows down, snooze, come home for lunch and just fall asleep on the couch.
Those would turn into 2-hour naps.
Yeah, those did.
Take naps. It's okay. That's the first thing that Joe thinks you need to know. What's the second thing that people need to know?
You said I was only going to have to do one.
Did I?
Yeah, you said, oh, come on, come up with one.
So the second thing you need to know, what is the best team in the NFL?
The best team in the NFL?
Yeah, tell the people what the best team in the NFL is.
Well, I mean, I'm going to say my own team.
Okay, well, what's your best team?
Let's say Bengals.
Yeah, okay.
Like they're one of the best.
Yeah, so there we go. Second thing you need to know is that the best team in the NFL is the Cincinnati Bengals. How long have you been season ticket holder?
I think we've had season tickets since about 2004.
So last year was a big deal for you.
The last 2 years have been a big deal.
Yeah.
There's been times where we've just, thought about not renewing them.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they stink.
Okay.
They stunk for a long time.
Could you imagine if you had done that and then you missed out on the last 2 years?
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Never give up. Never give up.
There you go. Number 2, never give up.
That's right. And the third thing that the people need to know, what's the best flavor of ice cream out there?
Well, when we go to South Carolina, there's that one flavor.
Cookie butter.
Yeah, but I don't think they call it cookie butter. Yeah, it's
butter.
Biscoff. Yeah, Biscoff flavored. That's the best. I can't find it anywhere. Only in Sullivan's Island.
That is the best.
But if you're not there, then mint chocolate chip probably.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Grater's mint chocolate chip, do you think is number one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Naps are a good thing. Don't give up is the second thing. And Biscoff cookie butter ice cream is the third thing. Don't give up, Bengals. Don't give up. We're rooting for you. Okay. So people on the internet, they obsess over you, Joe. I'm not really sure why. No, I get why.
Obsess.
I'm obsessed with you, so I get it. So they asked some questions, so I thought it'd be fun to ask you some questions. So this question came in. These are, their words, not mine. Your thoughts on social media and being the spouse of such a public figure. Basically, what's it like to be married to me?
It's exhausting at times.
I mean, I could believe that.
I mean, I'm 37, almost 38, and this is the first year I've actually used a calendar. I mean, with you, I have to use a calendar to keep up with what's going on, so it's exhausting.
It's great. It keeps things interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It's not too boring.
That's good. Oh, I'm glad I'm not boring. You know what Allison always says, if I'm too much, go find less. Oh.
I saw Allison's husband at Kroger's today. I used to see Allison at Kroger, but I saw her husband today.
That's because she's in mom mode now. Okay, next question. Joe, what is your favorite part about being a pageant husband so far?
Well, I haven't really experienced any of it yet. I mean, we'll see after Labor Day. I mean, just found out yesterday we have to do 3 nights in a hotel.
3 nights in a hotel, and I'm going to need a run boy for me that weekend. Mm-hmm. Coffee, bags, hairspray. I
feel like you won't need, it won't be that dramatic.
I don't know. Somebody else said, with former pageant experience, asked and said, "Are you ready to be a full pageant husband for nationals? Are you ready for this weekend?"
Nationals.
That's Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
it's a national pageant. Yeah.
I don't know when I'm on my second episode, we'll have to follow up with that question.
Oh, look, he's going to come back. Okay, good.
3 years.
Okay, do you have any advice for husbands or wives, partners, spouses of CycleBar enthusiasts? How do you deal with us?
You just sit and listen. I mean, I've heard the same thing over and over again about this person, that person. You just sit and listen. I mean,
how many classes do you think you've taken at CycleBar?
Probably 7 or 8.
7 and 8. And you say you basically...
How long have you been an instructor for?
I've been 6 years now. Sounds about right.
Yeah, about 1 a year, 1.5 a year.
And you kind of have this track record of only riding with the greats, right?
I only ride with the good instructors.
So Tevya and Donna and K-Max.
I haven't ridden with Donna.
I thought we rode with Donna.
No, in Chicago you did. That's when you got my car towed.
We're still on that.
We won't forget that.
You do.
Go to the caves of Chicago to find my car.
So,
But yeah, I've ridden with Tevia and K-Max, and
you rode with that former master instructor, Sarah, back in the day.
was she the Bengal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we got to get you in with Donna sometime.
Yeah.
When we were in Chicago for a family trip, I went and did a CycleBar class, and clearly I have no idea how to park in the city. And I took Joe's car that morning and took the class. And then when I came out, the car was gone. And I knew.
I get a phone call that says, I think someone might have stolen the car.
Look, there were no signs. There were no signs that said cars would be towed, this and that. And you know what? Honestly, speaking of being like a CycleBar enthusiast, I was so nervous to call him because it was like a family trip, but I was doing CycleBar things naturally because that's what you do when you're obsessed with CycleBar. And I was like, oh, I just ruined vacation doing CycleBar things and got the car towed. And you had to go to some grungy place in Chicago.
It was terrible.
And then when you got down there, they like wouldn't give you the car back, right?
Well, I got lucky. They shouldn't have given it back to me because the car was registered to the business and it wasn't under my name. And luckily I had cash. That got me kind of around it, this and that. So yeah, because otherwise I was gonna have to like a notarized letter to get it. And that was like a Saturday, I think. And back to the whole being a spouse of a CycleBar or advice or something is like, that's one thing we have to do now is plan our vacations around where CycleBars are at. Or if we're going somewhere, there's always like, oh, is there a CycleBar around?
Always. If there's not a CycleBar, we're probably not going to go. Why waste our time, you know? Okay, I got a question here. What do you think is your best physical feature and why?
This is a stupid question. Is that a Josh Luke question?
That's a Josh Luke or Caitlin question.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably my beard. Just go with my beard. I've had a full blown beard since like eighth grade. Since I've been about 18. I think
you might have had that beard since 8.
Maybe. I think the last time I like shaved it off completely was for senior pictures. I don't know why, but I did.
Oh, you wanted something different than that 8th grade picture, probably for senior pictures.
8th grade picture.
I think your lips. I love your lips. They're juicy. They're
Nobody's
plump.
gonna say no guy is gonna be like, oh, I love my lips. Like I mean.
I also love your bicep. You're a man's man. I think that's why I love you so much. Very attracted to the man's man energy that you are. Yeah. Okay. If they made a movie of your life, who would play you? Who would you want to play you?
Well, according to the free bee pest control guy that came out to spray for bees, he would not leave me alone about saying I look and sound like Seth Rogen. He wouldn't leave me alone about it. So to please him, we would just have Seth Rogen.
I actually see that. Actually, when I was sitting here thinking,
Seth Rogen, like a Zach Galifianakis. I think of like a full-figured person with a beard. I don't know.
A full-figured person with a beard. I mean, I could see both of those, but I personally think you're more attractive than both of them. Nothing against them. They're funnier than you, but
yeah,
I think you look. I like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, who's your favorite cousin? First of all, wait, back up. How many cousins do you have?
I mean, just alone, like first cousins. I mean, it's a family of 9 aunts and uncles.
You're over 30, right?
Oh yeah, I mean 9 aunts and uncles, and most of them have like 4 or 5 kids. So I probably have between like 45, 55 first cousins, maybe. It's just you can't answer that question. It's all my cousins are fun. It's fun when everybody gets together. It
is fun when everybody gets together. I have very few cousins. No cousins on my dad's side, just a couple on my mom's side, and Joe's dad is one of 9. So tons of cousins, big family. I always love going to all your family events.
First cousins are always fun to get with. I mean, there's second and third cousins. I don't even know what their names are. They're just too mean to keep up with.
I've always wanted there to be like a Redden family tree and like start at the top and then just like draw it out with names, and we just have to update it as it goes. That's what
we should do that sometime.
We should do that for Christmas. Okay. My mom wants to know if you're really as chill as you seem.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think you're pretty chill.
I don't get super worked up over anything. Like what?
The Bengals.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just, I mean, sports are, fun to get excited about, but I mean, I pretty much do the same thing from day to day.
Too. You get quiet worked up, like your fingers are all torn up because you bite them and you finger rub your fingers together and like a twitching
Finger
motion.
rub, yeah.
The finger rub when you're twitchy. But it's like a silent energy. I think it's good that you're as chill as you are, since I'm the complete opposite of that. Mm-hmm. I need that in my life.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What are your 3 best qualities?
3 best qualities.
It's a question.
These are so silly.
This is Joe's friends asking these questions.
I have good sense of humor, I guess.
I think that sense of humor is something that really connects us more than anything else in our relationship, is our humor. So I would agree with that.
I have a tendency to not all right, me and my friends, we tear each other up a lot.
Yeah.
And I take it pretty good. Like I feel like I don't get torn up a whole lot, at least to my face. Who knows what they say behind my back, but because they know I just don't care.
You're kind of the dad of the group. I've always felt like you're kind of the alpha male of the group. I don't know if they would agree with that, but
I'm a really good packer. Like when we go on vacation, that's a good quality. You've seen my suitcases. I mean, they're packed perfectly. And I love that Gracie's taking after me because she just packed her first suitcase, and I was extremely impressed.
She did a great job, and I guess we could say that she got that from you. I don't know. I feel like I'm a pretty good packer. I take a lot, but you pack it well.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're funny. You have a good sense of humor. You're not sensitive. You don't get offended easily, and you're a good packer. Mm-hmm. All right, those are pretty good qualities. You know, one thing that I really like about you, one thing that really like drew me to you when we first kind of got together is like,
what's that? Tell me more.
You're a really great texter. Like, you respond really fast, you spell things correctly, and you have great grammar. Like, I noticed that right from the beginning when we got together and we were like messaging, and we used to email back in the day, and you just like intelligence. I think you're a very intelligent person.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. If you could have lunch with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Jerry Seinfeld.
I knew you were going to say that.
I mean, I've always been a big Seinfeld fan, but I'm on a big Seinfeld kick right now for some reason.
Yeah.
I've fallen in rabbit holes lately, watching interviews with him and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's because when I told you about Jerry Springer dying, then you're like, oh, I'm really sorry, because you thought I was talking about Jerry Seinfeld. And then it made me think, man, will I really be torn up when Jerry Seinfeld finally does pass away? So, yeah.
So, well, getting all the time in with him.
It's easy to get Springer and Seinfeld mixed up, but I can see how you did that.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. Do you have any advice for other husbands whose wives live with type 1 diabetes?
You're going to get yelled at when your wife has low blood sugar and they're not feeling good. Don't take it personal. You get yelled at.
It's hard.
I get it though. It's fine.
I do feel guilty after.
Not yelled at, but like, yeah, you just gotta fight through it.
When my blood sugar gets low, one of the major symptoms of low blood sugar is irritability. Irritability. Yeah. And I feel it very strongly, especially if I'm dropping really low and fast. And I feel bad. Joe's usually like the frontline man trying to help and fighting through that as well.
Know where your fruit snacks are and the gels and stuff like that, and just get them and you sit there.
Sit there, but don't do anything. And definitely don't scroll on your phone.
No, do not look at your phone. There's low blood sugar around.
Bumblebee Fit asked if you could share your version of how we met.
We met in Florida. I was down there with 4 or 5 buddies for just a guys trip, and a mutual friend, I guess, right? Yeah. She was down there visiting you, and she was like fake dating one of my friends. I think they were, weren't they? I don't know
what they were doing.
Yeah. So then we all hung out, and I mean, that's how we met. We met on the beach and at the bars and stuff, and hung out for a few days. I bought I guess he was your boyfriend at the time, or a shot. I didn't know who he was. That's my favorite part of the story is that when you told me a couple of days later, he was like, wait, you're talking to the guy that bought me a shot at the bar? He was really cool. I liked him. Or something like that.
Yeah, to elaborate on the story. So I kind of shared on the timing podcast that, I had moved to Florida with a boyfriend and he ended up cheating on me. But we were still kind of living together, working through that when I met Joe. And he actually came out with me and my friend when we met up with Joe and his friends. And Joe is just being such a great guy. Ended up buying my boyfriend at the time a shot and things like that. And then Joe and I hit it off. And then so, however, 2-3 weeks later when it came out that I was, digging Joe into Joe, he thought it was Chris at first. He thought it was Chris in the tight black tee with the muscles. I said, no, it's Joe, the guy from BG. And he's like, the nice one who bought me a shot. Come on, man. Yeah, that's the one I'm leaving you for. Bye. Okay. Do you remember the night where we had that picture in the background? Like, when you see that picture, do you remember that night, or they all blurred together?
We were at Adobe Gila's every weekend. Unfortunately,
yeah.
I have I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Here's my question for you: when did you know that I was the one?
I've said this before. I don't feel like I had much of a choice. I went to Florida and I came home thinking, okay, that was a nice trip back to my regular everyday life, but
I'm still here. Joe and I have this joke that once we met, I just continued to pursue him, that he really had no other option. I had made up my mind. I had, claimed my prize, and I wasn't going to let anybody else have it ever since. Let's talk about being a dad. I think you're a really great dad.
I like being a dad.
You're like an incredible father. You were really, really great. I really struggled with postpartum. We could make an episode about that. And I feel like you really stepped up and like you handled so many diapers. And every single night when I woke up to nurse, whether it was pump or, breastfeed or whatever it was, like you woke up with me, no problem. We sat up, we watched Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon all night. Breaking Bad in the middle of the night. So I think you're a really, really great dad. What do you think? Can you pick one thing about the best part about being a dad?
Just seeing Grayson happy.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like to do things with her and just seeing her happy and having fun.
Yeah.
I like seeing her branch out and becoming more, I don't know.
When she sends us music videos that she makes.
Yeah. They're great. They're long. But some of them I don't typically watch. If a video is like longer than 45 seconds, I don't care about it. But she'll send a 3-minute dancing song video, which they're funny. I like those.
It's cute. Do you have any advice for new fathers, new dads?
I mean, it's hard work, but it gets a lot easier. Like the first year or so before they do anything on their, like they are just helpless. You just have to get through it, and then once they start doing things on their own, it's fun, and becoming more independent, it's a lot less work. It's not so hard. Yeah. Not that Gracie was like super hard, but yeah. It's
still challenging with a baby. I think one thing too, I really love it now that Gracie's a little bit older, is I love when she's hanging out with you and your guy friends. Like,
oh yeah, that is fun. I love that she's become more, not as shy. And like, if I ask her if she wants to go to like, I don't know, BW3s or somewhere and watch sports with her and with my friends, she wants to go. She actually wants to.
She does. She loves hanging out with the guys, and she loves drawing you guys pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures
of me with 3 hairs on my head.
Oh, kids be kids, yo. Well, Joe, thanks for coming on the show today. What do you got planned for the rest of today?
Go back downstairs and watch more of the Reds game.
Take another 15-minute nap.
Maybe. Yeah, while you get ready to go over to your parents' birthday party.
Okay.
Should we close out with a little ASMR on my beard?
Stop.
Look, the ASMR is there's a lot of people out there right now that like it.
Nobody cares about your ASMR. You need to offer the people one bit of advice. Think about it.
We already went through that. We already did.
No, we always close the show with words of wisdom. And the guest gets to pick what those words of wisdom are. You can take as long as you need.
Words of wisdom.
Something that you can share. Inspiration, motivation, life lesson, whatever it may be.
I think it goes back to one of my strengths. You just don't let stuff bother you. There's just no point in letting stuff weigh on you and thinking about it for days at a time. Like whatever it is, whether it's something that is, something happened in your life or something you're frustrated about, just get over it. Move on to the next thing. There's no point in letting that stuff weigh you down.
I think it's beautiful.
Stress comes and goes. Might be stressed in one day, but the next day might be the best day of your life. I don't know.
I think that's great. I think that's really good.
I'm not a motivational speaker type guy here.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Do you know how I close out every single show?
I do not. Like I said, I've listened to, I think, 3 episodes.
Okay. Well, this is episode 10. So
you
got some catching up to do. It's have a great day because you deserve it.
Okay. I like that.